And this evening's matchup, you know, I guess we don't expect a lot of scoring. Got two lockdown defenses here. Kenny, what makes these two teams so difficult to score against?
Oh, aggressive mindset and taking care of the defense.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
I kinda like those niggas too. Deep.
Team that's not quite in that top tier, but when they put it together, watch out.
And it's the last time we'll see these guys. A two-game season series, and after losing that first one, I'd expect them to play with a little extra added motivation.
Greg, going winless against any team is not your desire. I mean, no matter how many or how few times you face them, that's not something you want on your ledger. That'll be motivation enough for them today, all by itself.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Miles Turner out there with Leaf. Then there's Oladipo. Then there's Anderson. There is no shortage of athleticism in this one tonight, Clark. Both these teams just incredibly athletic on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I agree with you there, partner. I mean, they cover so much ground, and they cover it quickly because of the length and speed they have as teams. I mean, excellent length on both sides of the ball in this one, and they play to their strengths, and that's length and athleticism.
And there's the call on Shammy Wells. That is his first foul of the game.
But that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Los Angeles on D. Anderson the screen. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Chapman with the rebound. And the Lakers with possession here. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in a real zone.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with the Pacers head coach. I asked him about the challenge of playing against a team that's so smart and under control on offense. And he said they really do a terrific job of execution. No miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And since they're down 1-0 in the season series, they'll have to do that really well tonight.
Great job, David. So they know how dangerous this team can be if they get on a roll.
And that means contesting every single shot. It's going to take a lot of effort on D, but they can't give up those easy baskets.
Without question, you're right on top of it, Greg, because if you do allow this team to get rolling and get into a groove, you can forget about slowing them down.
Now Oladipo following the miss. Alonzo Ball from deep. Drive. Here's Chapman coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And the Pacers really have been one of the more consistent franchises in the NBA over the last 15 years or so. They've not won fewer than 32 games or drafted higher than 10th since 1989. That's a pretty impressive run of consistency.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. There's the basket and making a double-digit lead. Chapman's got 5.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
So the Pacers call timeout. They're first in the game. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, in a game where offensively they were about as inconsistent as you're ever going to see them.
They needed to make a few runs, but it
Like
just
Jordan
never
used to
happened
say,
for them.
you down
When
10-0
can't
as soon as
string
you come in the
things together,
building.
it's tough sledding. It's a tough way to go.
And so here is Indiana. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. 6 on the shot clock. Towns with the steal. Now on the play, that's sort of a 3-point play chance.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
The Lakers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. The Pacers making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. That free throw good from Chapman. And Clark, when you played the NBA with still mostly American players, now the game is truly global with players from all over the world. How do you think that has changed the NBA?
Well, I think it's enhanced the NBA's product on the floor because, again, you're getting the best players in the world that are competing in the NBA with the international influx. I think it's added to the global popularity of the league without question. The NBA is clear in that we're going far and wide across the globe to find the best players to play in the best league in the world, and I think that's healthy and good.
Now, here's Wells. His last outing, he had 18 points. And Nance kicks to Wells. Lakers passing it around. Now, here's ball. Defense is right there. And here is Wells. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yep, you've got to get a body on Wells. I mean, he's fantastic at crashing the glass and coming up with those rebounds.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Really a resounding loss the last time they matched up. They got absolutely manhandled on the boards.
And Greg, you know how it is. At some point, you just got to man up and play with a lot more aggressiveness and toughness and pride inside.
Now here's Turner. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Right wing. Fires the three. And another three for the Lakers.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Oladipo, the pass to Bowden. Here's the dish to Bogdanovich. Turner with the screen for Bogdanovich. Out to Turner. Shot to stop the run. Good on the three-point shot.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Ball dishes to Wells. Second chance shot, and Towns lays it in. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Here's Bowden. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Wells kicks to Nance. He feeds it to Ball. Inside, trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 9.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Well, guys, nobody's boxing out. I mean, I could go out there and get an offensive rebound. They're just watching. If you're the coaching staff, that's unacceptable.
Here's Bogdanovich after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Floats one up. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his first basket.
On the perimeter and on the inside, too. Bogdanovich able to put points on the board.
Here's the screen. Hands a screen on Turner. Ball kicks to Wells. To the left side wing. From downtown. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. And we get a moment to check out the team's scoring leaders. The Lakers, number 1.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
Now Bogdanovich. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Turner with the screen. Bowden, defended by Towns. Towns with the defensive effort. Here's Wells. And the shot falls short this time.
And sometimes, you know, you don't capitalize off a good shot or a good look. Still, you got to keep letting those good looks fly.
Oladipo for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Chapman. 8 points for him. Pass to Wells. Here's Towns. No good on the triple. Pacers trail by 18. To the paint. Here's Bowden. And that's good. Lead pass to get it done. Bowden's got his first bucket of the night.
Outstanding anticipation that time from Oladipo, seeing the floor extremely well and then zipping the pass over to the open man.
A 3, and Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 12 points in the game.
Defense has no answer for him. I mean, none. They look completely lost. He's been on fire.
Turner with the screen. Bowden, the pass to Bogdanovich. They set the pick. Pass to Bowden. Shoots over Ball. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Bowden's got his second bucket tonight.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
Ball, the pass to Chapman. Banked in off the glass. 10 points for him.
Aggressive coming out of the game here, guys. Wow.
Tone setting, that's what I call it. Grabbing this one by the throat early on and then squeezing it hard.
Pass to Bogdanovich from outside the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
And a nice, smooth, soft stroke for Bogdanovich. That stroke is pure.
Here's Chapman. He's covered by Bogdanovich.
Pounding it inside once again. They have taken over this game physically.
Schooling them right now. Taking them to the woodshed. Super aggressive and owning the paint.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's got 5. Turner with the screen for Oladipo. And there's the pass to Bowden.
Hey, calm down.
Outside Bogdanovich. The 3-ball. No good on the shot. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And you see Bogdanovich, 6'8" at times, listed at shooting guard. GA, is he a 2?
No, if anything, I think he's often better defending power forwards than he is against the wings, in part because you're not going to look to post that position in the way the game is played today. This guy is skilled and tough, but doesn't have the great foot speed defensively, so I think that's to his advantage to guard those guys.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Julius Randle's checked in for Nance, and it's Jackson in for Ball.
He sees he has the room he needs and doesn't hesitate on the catch-and-shoot jumper, which he shouldn't. I mean, I like when Oladipo is quick with the shot.
Now here's Jackson. He averages about 5 points a game. And Jackson throws it down home.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Yeah, and the execution, time and time again, right on point. They're running their offense to perfection.
And the Pacers with possession here after the basket by the Lakers. Young passes to Bowden. Back to Young. Picked by Horford. Free throw line jump shot. Young's shot is up. Los Angeles leading by 17. Outside Jackson. Towns sets the pick for Jackson. Here's Chapman in the powerful one-handed slam.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Oladipo following the bucket by the Lakers. Screen by Young. Back to Oladipo. Passes it to Bowden. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And here are the Pacers now after the basket by the Lakers. To the paint. Well, fade away. Horford, no luck.
Gotta give the defense credit. That was a great contest on a high percentage shot in the paint.
Wells with it. He has 6. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. drop here for the Lakers. Los Angeles leading by 22. We've got Ball. Payne out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Wells. And it's Chapman in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Feeds it to Ball. Nance a screen. Ball dishes to Nance. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Nance has got his first bucket of the night. Outside, Bogdanovich. Anderson the screen. And Bogdanovich kicks to Anderson. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Anderson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice to see Anderson working on his perimeter game. I mean, when he shoots with confidence, he's lethal.
Kicks it to Wells. They set the pick. Pass to Chapman. Nance a screen. Chapman, that's good.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Yeah, I concur. I mean, definitely on the roll right now. Seems like everything he's throwing up is going down.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldrich.
Hey guys, the captain in the last game against the Pistons was a driven man. He finished with 60 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. I mean, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Greg, something really stoked his fire. Man, there was no holding him back. And when a player is that locked in, you just got to sit back and enjoy the ride.
And a look now at the breakdown between three-point and two-point shots attempted here tonight for Indiana.
Liking the effectiveness they've shown here from three-point land. And I say, hey, shoot it more. They've been successful with a high field goal percentage, and we'll see if that continues to be a part of their arsenal.
No good on the free throw. And we know just how important a player who can catch and shoot is to an offense. Clark, which players in the league are the best, in your opinion, in that regard?
I think you got to start with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, two of the very best, if not the best shot makers we've ever seen in the league. The way they can catch and shoot it from deep, challenge, open shots, off the dribble, off the catch. Their shot-making ability is absolutely remarkable. J.J. Redick is a guy that can make shots as well, but those two guys, I think, are in a class by themselves.
Towns kicks the ball. Towns a screen on Anderson. The shot by Wells, no good.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
Turner, and the rejection by Towns. Here's Turner.
Great timing on the block there. Towns helps affect winning in a lot of different ways.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Marjanovic checked in for Indiana. Here's Wells. He's got 6. Dishes the ball. Pass to Chapman. Towns the screen. The feed the ball. Nance a screen on Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Chapman. It's deflected.
Nice. Was trying to do a left-hand layup, but
here's Bogdanovich. The Lakers with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now the dish to Wells. Drains the three-pointer. Wells has got 9.
Gotta respect the long-range shot of Wells. Can certainly drain these perimeter jumpers.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hey, and when guys at this level are that close to the basket, they ain't missing. I mean, especially when there's no defense in the neighborhood.
Towns sets the pick for Ball. Towns at the elbow. He kicks it to Ball. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Towns. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Off the pick. No good off the back of the rim.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Anderson outside. There's the pick. Shot off the screen, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Ball, the pass to Nance. Towns, the screen. Here's Chapman, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Indiana. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Wagner, he's checked in for Anabogu. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:07 left now here in the second. Outside Bogdanovich. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Wells. Down low. Towns with the steal. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Here's Leaf. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Wagner. Back to Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And you let Bogdanovich just catch and shoot like that, he'll make more than he misses of those.
Towns, the screen. Chapman, the pass to Towns. He dishes it to Wells. Lakers passing it around. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Chapman. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Lakers ahead, delivering the blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Karl Anthony Towns. An impressive first half and a nice start for you guys. How did that happen?
I mean, yeah, we had some great days of practice. You know, this is what happens when you got some days off.
Got the spring in your step again. Thanks, Karl Anthony. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, I like how they took the initiative. They were really locked into what they wanted, not letting the defense dictate their shot selection.
And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Turner. Leaf is out there with Anderson. Then there's Oladipo. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Anderson outside. Expanding his range. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
Yep, another one from Towns. There's what he can score.
The Dominicans are here.
Turner with the screen.
The Dominicans are here.
Bowden, the pass to Turner. He feeds it to Oladipo. Turner with the screen for Oladipo. No good. Great D that time from Chapman.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
And Oladipo has some parts of his game that needs work, but he is certainly terrific on the big finish.
Yeah, I mean, he's got longer arms than you would think for a player of his size, and the overall physical skill set, there's no doubt about it. You know, you look at his ability to just stay floating in the air for that extra moment when he's in attack mode, and this is a young man that still has his best basketball ahead of him.
And Anderson kicks to Turner. Shoots from the elbow. Hits the front of the rim and out. LA's gotten a three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. And the pass to Wells. Feeds it to Nance. The shot, no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Fires from 14. It's deflected. Passes it to Oladipo. Takes it to Anderson. Turner with the screen. Shot to stop the drought. And too long on the shot.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Going up, Clark, you were Mr. Basketball USA, a national ranking. Be truthful. How dominant were you in high school in Cleveland, Ohio?
I was a really good high school player, considered one of the top 2 or 3 in the country in 1979, which was actually perhaps the best high school class ever. Documented by many who follow the game: Isaiah Thomas and Sam Bowie, James Worthy, Ralph Sampson, Dale Ellis, Terry Cummings, Dominique Wilkins. I could go on and on. A terrific class, and I was considered at the top of that class as a high schooler.
The Pacers making a switch here. Horford's checked in.
And I tell you what, the former NBA Rookie of the Year, Towns, continuing his rapid ascension as one of the league's best centers.
Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Take a look at the Lakers. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And checking out Golden State, right on their heels as they've got the next best record.
And, you know, for Los Angeles, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
And they're not a team that other teams look forward to facing. They're only going to get scarier the deeper into the season we get.
Shoots from the baseline. Chapman's shot is off. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Anderson outside. Pass to Oladipo. Horford with the screen on Nance. Oladipo dishes to Horford. And here's Anderson from the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
How did you pass
Obviously,
that,
I mean,
buddy?
it would go a long way if he's making the shots. Right now, they're behind
pass,
us. They certainly could use his help.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Ingram, he's checked in for Nance. And it's Jackson in for Bull. The Pacers also with the sub.
You down for that.
Young's checked in for Justin Anderson. Oladipo, the pass to Young. Outside Turner. Down low from 11 feet away. Chapman with the rebound. Chapman's got 8 rebounds in this game. Dishes to Wells. Pass to Jackson. Here's Chapman. The shot is good off the backboard. Chapman's got 4 points in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Over in the corner. Turner shoots over Towns. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Lakers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Chapman the pass to Wells. The 19-foot shot again, Los Angeles. Indiana's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Oladipo for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. 8 points for Victor Oladipo.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
The shot by Wells, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Chapman. He's got 26. There's a good screen. Towns in the corner. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Quick trigger off the catch and shoot. Towns giving the defense no time to react.
Turner with the screen. Now the feed to Horford. 6 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. The shot by Turner, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Young, and the rejection by Towns. To the middle. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Chapman the pass to Wells. Jackson against Oladipo. Jackson misses. Indiana's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Shot from 16. It's rebounded by Towns.
Boy, Kevin, he just clanked that one. I mean, surprising because the defense wasn't really in the picture.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Fantastic speed on the break. Speed kill, showing no mercy in transition their part.
And there's the pass to Bowden. Turner with the screen. Oladipo outside. Drills it from outside. Oladipo's got 11.
And he's finally getting the field from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Wells in the corner. Back to Towns. The dish now to Ingram. Towns sets the pick for Ingram. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 5 points in the game.
You know, guys, not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can get it done inside, too. I mean, the way he releases the shot and that extension he gets on it makes it very hard to block.
Young outside. The 11-footer. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
That really was just a heads-up play from Young to find the open man.
The Lakers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. He kicks it to Oladipo. He dishes it to Horford. From outside, off the mark. The Lakers shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Feeds to Wells. Pass to Ingram. Kicks to Wells. Here's Chapman to the inside. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 23.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And Oladipo kicks to Turner. It's Oladipo on the wing. He's got 11. Horford with it. Now guarded by Towns.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Here's Chapman, defended by Young. Towns sets the pick for Ingram. Chapman pulls off the pick and hammers it home.
And the passing of Ingram, I mean, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball the way he does, effortless. You know, the concern for Brandon Ingram was coming into the pros, he was slight, didn't have much backside to him, real lean, 6'9", under 2 bills. That's a bony guy. Yet, you want to add strength and not just weight. So he's got an app on his phone reminding him to eat 6 times a day.
And the Lakers have said they're going to let Ingram grow into his body gradually.
And I agree with that wholeheartedly. You can be strong and lean. Sometimes weight put on lean bodies can do more harm than good. It's got to be the right kind of weight and strength. This is basketball. This is not the Iditarod where you're trying to pull and push something of heavy weight. This is basketball.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one calls for it. Often modern NBA players will get criticized for not being sound enough with their fundamentals. Clark, do you feel that's a fair statement?
I really don't. I think it's a bit of an overreach. You know, we all have revisionist history. Things were always better in our past than they are currently. I mean, the stories get better as we get older is one of the ways I've heard it framed. I think the players are more athletic, and because they play growing up in more structured environments, I think sometimes they don't get the same nuances and feel for the game that you would get from just playing organically. But I still think fundamentally the players are quite good, and I do think that's a bit of a reach as a sweeping statement that they're not as sound fundamentally today as they were in the past.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Pacers. Indiana's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Here's Wagner. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. A three-pointer, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here's Kid Gilchrist. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Ready by Bogdanovich.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Pass to Wagner. Here's Sabonis. Plenty of space. And he hits the jump shot. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Chapman. Sabonis grabs the board. Pacers shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Pass to Leaf. 20 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Wagner. Lopez covering. Wagner, good.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Yeah, I like the quick release, Greg. He does a nice job getting it up quickly, especially when he's facing a bigger defender.
Chapman. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And so it's Los Angeles.
No, why are they burning me so much right now? Like,
their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Now they want to burn me. Like, stop that. Stop that.
Coming back, fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Lakers leading by 23. Randall is the 4 with Lopez in the middle. All out there with Michael Kidd Gilchrist. And it's Chapman in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And here's Randall. Shot clock at 5. Here's Chapman. Goes back up. And that one's good by Lopez.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Pass
to Leaf. And Yeah, league expansion is something that simply won't leave the conversation in the NBA right now, Clark. You think that the NBA adding another team or two is inevitable?
I don't think it's inevitable. As a matter of fact, I think we're at a good number.
What are you doing? Fucking take me out.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Towns, the screen. Off the pick. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You see Towns setting a monster pick? I mean, as he's spilled out, he's become a real hard guy to get around when he screens.
And Turner kicks to Horford. Pass to Leaf. Ball's knocked loose. Wells with the steal. Here's Chapman. He feeds it to Ball. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Yeah, refusing to give up anything easy. Solid defense, and I like that attitude.
Here's Chapman. Again, Los Angeles.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Bowden, the pass to Anderson. Dishes it to Oladipo. Turner with a screen on Towns. Here's Oladipo. Indiana again missing. Lakers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. And Nance kicks to Wells. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
After the first half where he had just one turnover, fellas, things have changed in the second. They're starting to pile up on him now.
Jackson, he's checked in for Wells. Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Turner with the screen. The NBA has made some adjustments to prevent the hack-a-shack strategy, fouling big men who can't make free throws. It still happens. Clark, is it always going to be a part of the game, do you think?
I think it will be part of the game, and I don't necessarily like it. I would much rather see the rule be changed because I think it just enhances the quality of the product. Some would argue the strategy should be on board for poor free throw shooters. I disagree.
Here's Oladipo for the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Fuck.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Here's Chapman. Towns, a screen on Anderson. Chapman, the pass to Towns. That's off. His fourth miss in 13 attempts. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Towns with the steal.
Pussy.
Pass to Chapman. Outside for Jackson. Here's Chapman. Over Anderson. That misses off the backboard.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Turner with a screen on Towns. Bowden, the pass to Turner. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Serious,
And Kevin, I got to tell you,
I didn't fucking foul him, man. Come on.
A flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
Bullshit ass fucking
As it
call.
gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Wells, he's checked in for Jackson. Oladipo dishes to Turner. Shoots over Ball. Shots good by Turner. Lakers leading by 19 points. Here's Chapman. And there's the feed to Towns. And Nance kicks to Wells. Here's Chapman. Shot clock at 6. Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
I'll tell you illegal for a 7-footer to be able to leave the ground that fast, but Towns has made it legal.
Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Mark, the current era is so connected to fans through social media. Just how much has that changed the NBA, do you think?
I don't think it's just changed the NBA. It's changed our society and culture at large, and it's here to stay. I just like to see people productively and fruitfully use social media. And I would like to see less of the vitriol and hatred that is afforded for people to hide behind with their negative comments.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, the captain.
Hey guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. Here's Bowden. Offline with his three. Lakers leading by 21. Nance outside with the floater, and it's good on the layup.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Turner with a screen on Towns. Bowden the pass to Turner. And there's the pass to Oladipo. Turner with a screen for Oladipo off the pick. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Defense is right where it should be, but Oladipo is more than up to the challenge, showing off that strong jump shot of his.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now.
To the wing on the left. Anderson wide open. That 3 off the mark. The Lakers shooting at 51%. Really solid. .135 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Chapman. And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
And every move he makes looks like the right one at this point.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, the game comes so naturally to him, easily. I mean, helping to expand their lead as they try to close this one out. He's doing it.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Bringing back to the great Warrior team from last year, Clark, how do you place them in a historical context for what they accomplished?
Well, they're on the short list of one of the great teams of all time in terms of winning a championship and what they did throughout the season to do so. You'd have to consider them as one of the outstanding teams in the history of the NBA.
5 on the clock. Passes it to Sabonis. From 17 feet out. No good off the back of the rim. Lakers shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And, of course, this season for these guys has been
exclamation point.
We watched them take on the best teams in the league and dispatch them with ease. Tonight will mark win number 72, adding to the storied season one more time.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
I tell you what, Greg, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the captain.
And the ball movement, exquisite, incredible. I mean, dime dropping all over the place all game long.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by points.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here. Great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.
Baby.
DJ, fantastic game.
Thanks.
Listen, Kevin and the guys want to talk to you back at the studio. Right this way.
Let's do it.
Hey, this is Shaq. Big shout out for the way you lit up and still control the boards. Are you pleased with the inside presence of your team?
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. You know, one thing that we strive for as a team is just to have an edge on the glass and to close out those possessions quickly. And, you know, I thought we did a great job of that as a team tonight, and the points were just an added bonus.
Great job, Windex, my guy.
Damn, he's up there for most improved too? Like for real? I just noticed this. Like most improved? Wow. An MVP.